Andy came across as an optimistic person at the start of the year in recorded media. He came across as positive, cheerful, and always seemed to be happy and joking around. He would show, or try to show, that he was happy, even in situations where he wasn't. He would laugh, make jokes, try to make other people feel happy, even if he wasn't, as a way of dealing with his unhappy situation. He would rather not think about it and help somebody else and deal with their problems, which would in turn make him forget the issues that he has. He had a bit of a closed-minded approach to recorded media at the start of the year. He thought that TV and film was one thing and you have to follow these set of rules, and there weren't shades of grey. It was more black and white. There was a right way of doing it, a wrong way of doing it, and over time he's learned that there are lots of different ways of doing things, and it's all opinion. It's not right and wrong. There is no right and wrong. It's opinion on what people think looks best and feels best and sounds best. Andy is, or at the start of the year, was the sort of person who would follow his gut instinct. He believed that his gut instinct is always right and he will always go by that. He was often in his head quite a lot, I think too much. He would try and assess situations and look at risks and think, what is the best way to do something? He'd look at a situation with a group of people and think, okay, what is the best way where I can, make somebody laugh or make somebody feel good? What is it that I can do? And think about that before doing anything. And I think sometimes he'd think too much and not leap enough. He is quite an analytical person. He likes to look at people, dissect people, and work people out, and he was very much like that at the start of the year. I think now he's got less so, and he's more in tune and happy. I think he'd do that as a way of dealing with his unhappiness. I think he'd like to know how people worked and know how things worked to keep his mind occupied so that he wasn't thinking about himself. And I think he was quite nosy with wanting to know how people work and how things work in that way. I believe that he's come a long way since then. I think that he's more happy with who he is. He's more confident with who he is, and he's more ready to get to grips with what it is that we're doing in recorded media.